Imagine building a life for years, working hard, raising your children, only to be forced to leave everything behind overnight. For many Somali families, this isn't just a story, it is their reality. So today we are looking at what happens after deportation, the struggles, the survival, and the human side we rarely hear about. Let's watch these clips and then I'll come back with more comments.
This is the failed generation of Somalia. The generation that has been leading Somali politics for the last 30 years. So what have we gotten from this? Let's look at the numbers. Around 70% of Somalis live in extreme poverty. Africa's average is roughly 40%. Over 4.6 million Somalis face acute food insecurity. Somalia is consistently in the top 5 worst hunger crises in the world. 1.8 million children are acutely malnourished. Over 400,000 are severely malnourished. Adult literacy in Somalia is about 41%, one of the lowest literacy rates in the world. Africa's average is close to 70%. The global average is 84%. Over 60% of Somali youth are unemployed. And nearly 70% of the population is under 25. Somalia's life expectancy is 57 years. The global average is 73 years. 1 in 10 children die before the age of 5. That's around 100 deaths per 1,000 births. Globally, that number is about 37. Somalia has more than 3 million internally displaced people. And every single week, hundreds of young Somalis die in the Mediterranean Sea, trying to escape this system for a better life. And yet, we welcome these leaders as heroes. We clap for them. We defend them, even though their results are the worst in the world. So in the end, we can only blame ourselves. Because for them, the system works.
Somalia is in the grip of another drought. Families with nothing left at home are fleeing to camps like this in the capital, Mogadishu. Many say hunger is only part of their struggle. They are also escaping fighting in their villages. Kadra Hussein Ibrahim is still mourning her 2-year-old son. She says he died 3 months ago because she couldn't get enough food for him. She once relied on aid agencies, but international funding cuts means she now gets nothing.
I'm worried about my children. I don't have enough food to give them. My husband is dead. I worry about their future. I can't even eat. They are my priority.
Across Somalia, 2 million people live in displacement camps. More arrive in Mogadishu every day, searching for food and safety. The government has declared drought in several regions. Rains have failed yet again, and 4.6 million people need food assistance.
People are not now able to have access to water. The access to water is reducing. The health facilities that were mainly supported by international agencies, by partners, by government, now because of the significant reduction in the funding have closed, so we see more people displaced. I mean, the figures show that almost 1.85 million children are now at risk of malnutrition.
Most are exhausted, hungry. Those already living here do what they can to help. These people have just arrived from villages farther south. The community here has been helping with food and shelter, but aid workers say they are struggling to help because of the aid cuts. Some organizations previously supported by USAID and other donors say they've lost half of their funding. Sayed Ali Aidan shows us a school he used to run inside the camp. It was the only one serving displaced children. Now it's closed, the health center too, because the money ran out.
I've been idle for the past year and a half. My own children are not in school. Many of the children I taught now spend their days in the market doing nothing. We can't afford to feed them. Other schools are too far from the camp.
Back at Kadra Ibrahim's house, she's managed to prepare some soup for her children, but she has no idea where tomorrow's meal will come from.
Somalia is one of the poorest countries in the world at this time. Most of the families in Somalia will not be able to afford their children's education. That means 3 million of these children that you're seeing here will never be able to escape this endless cycle of poverty. Help us change the future of these children by supporting our back to school program in
أنا معهم لأن دبي أنت اللي وضو baasaboorkay waa laga qaatay waa celisaa ku jiraa intuu qofka embassy la soo hadli karo ilaah ka baqdo la soo hadlo I'm Dali. I don't want to be here no more. I'm so tired of being here. This place. This is where I'm living. I'm so tired of it. It's just like I want to go back. I don't want to be here no more. I don't cut my hair. I don't shave. I don't do nothing. I just want to go back.
Ahmed Courier may well become one of them. He's been in London for 6 years, and now the government wants to start deporting people back to his homeland of Somaliland, even though it does not recognise the government there. But if Denmark can do it, then so can Britain. And so Ahmed may mark the beginnings of a common policy.
If the British government send us to Somaliland, we will meet a lot of problems economically, politically and socially.
I have observed something. Why is it that the places that people are highly religious, like hyper-focused on religion, and everything they do is attached to religion, and they cannot separate living their lives from religion, there is so much adversity, so much poverty, not much progress, and if there is progress, it's minimal over time. What is it that happens? Do they use religion as a coping mechanism to all the misery they are experiencing, or what is it? Because I need to understand.
This year, UNDP report showed that 70% of Somali youth don't have a job, which is a huge challenge for the country. But we are not here to dwell on the problem. We are here to create solutions. That is why we established the Hano Employment Hub. In this video, I will be showing you what we have or the kind of opportunities you can get at Hano Employment Hub. At the first floor in Hano Connect, which is our social innovation hub, we have Hano Employment Hub, which is also known in Somali language, Xafiiska Shaqo Geynta. In this office, you will have our job center. You will also meet our staff who will be there to help you. As you can see here, we have Deported Recruitment Agency, which is a traditional recruitment agency where you can also find jobs. How Deported Recruitment Agency works is that we have job listing and career resources. Companies can advertise their positions for free, and we also help job seekers and support them. A few weeks ago, I shared a video where I was with a couple of job seekers, and they were going through the process of getting hired, one of the companies that are one of the clients at Deported Recruitment Agency. And although there were many people who applied, we actually had the top 3, and one of the guys got the job. And you will shortly see him talking about his experience and the job that he has today. And even if you look today at Deported Recruitment Agency, our team are advertising a job for digital content creator. And if you are in Mogadishu looking for a job, part-time job, that is an opportunity that you can apply. The question that a lot of people might ask themselves is that what is holding Somali youth back from work or from employment? Why there are so many young Somalis struggling to find jobs in Somalia? Here is the hash through. Somali job market is too small for the growing youth populations. Many graduates don't have the right skills the employees are looking for, and the network is limited. Many job seekers don't even know where to find opportunities. But we have solutions. therefore we have Hano Employment Hub, where we connect job seekers with real job opportunities, whether there is online or in person, help their careers by mentoring and coaching them as well. The second floor of Hano Employment Hub at Hano Connect, we have this space where young people can get support for their CVs, look for jobs, and the first floor, we have the office as you saw earlier. Yes, it might look that we are doing small progress. Last week, we helped one person to get a job. This week, we have that job opportunity, and hopefully a week or two, we will get the right candidate. However, doing this consistently, I believe that we can do bigger work. And there are a lot of, and I'm very hopeful, there are a lot of good things in the pipeline.
So, deportation is a complex issue shaped by immigration laws, national policies, and personal circumstances. But beyond the headlines, there are real families trying to rebuild their lives, often in places they haven't seen since childhood. So, in this video, we are not here to judge, we are here to understand. Many Somali families who lived in the United States for years suddenly find themselves starting over in Somalia. Some alive in cities like Mogadishu with limited resources, facing challenges like unemployment, safety concerns, and reconnecting with a culture that may feel unfamiliar. Imagine being sent to a place where you don't know anyone, where the language, the lifestyle, and system are completely different from what you're used to. For children, especially, the transition can be overwhelming. It is important to remember that deportation policies exist for legal reasons, and every case is different. At the same time, humanitarian organizations, community, and groups often step in to support the deported individuals, helping with housing, education, and reintegration. So this situation sits at the intersection of law, policy, and human impact. Some families are separated, some parents are forced to leave children behind, others return together but struggle to survive day by day. It raises difficult questions. What does home really mean? And how do you rebuild when everything familiar is gone? Stories like these remind us that behind every policy there are real people navigating life-changing decisions and consequences. So whether you agree or disagree with immigration systems, understanding these human experiences helps create more informed conversations. What are your thoughts on this issue? Do you think more support should be given to these families after deportation? Share your perspective in the comment section below, and kindly remember to keep it respectful. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to join our family for more stories like this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.